we've discussed in the last 2 days, diba? What is illegal expenditure? What is irregular expenditure? What is improper expenditure? In between all of that, we talked about many, many technicalities. And of course, this will be much easier if we're talking about public funds which are not confidential in nature. So my question is, when we analyze the expenditure, when is it in the nature of an administrative problem na parang mag-submit lang kayo, i-justify nyo to, o kulang lang ng dokumento, i-supply nyo to? And when does it go up to na criminal na in nature na sandali lang, may anomalya na dito or we might file charges against you? Ano yung bar niyan, di ba? So sa mga senator judges na nanonood ngayon and sa publiko na nanonood ngayon, because nga confidential expenditures are in a class by itself, di ba? Peace and order is so important, security is so important. So I'm not referring to this case, So I'm not asking you to make a judgment in this case, whether it's administrative, criminal. In general, as an auditor, then I'll ask the same sa prosecutor and sa defense. Witness, go ahead. In your words, no?
Apo, kapag AOM po at NS, ni-require po namin sila na mag-submit ng documents. Pero kapag nag-end na po, since there's an obligation to restitute, so ang remedy po nila is to settle the amount or to file an appeal with the commission proper.
Yes, but even when you give them an ND to restitute, hindi nyo naman sinasabi pag restitute. Pwedeng restitute na mali paggamit, hindi yung binulsa mo yon, di ba? So at what point as an auditor do you say na sandali lang, criminal na to, may anomalya? Kasi pwedeng mali ang pinaggamitan kaya isoli nyo, but you're not accusing anyone of na binulsa niya.
Well, sa circular naman po, merong presumption na tinatawag kapag hindi nakapag-liquidate na maayos yung agency, which is
Yes,
presumption of misuse or misappropriation.
Yes, and that's a disputable presumption, right?
It is a prima facie presumption.
Yes, a prima facie presumption is a disputable presumption. It's not a conclusive presumption, meaning yung prima facie, so lilipat yung onus sa kabila na i-prove na mali. Tama?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Yes, so hindi pa yun yung hindi ka pa rin dumating dun sa point na yon na parang hindi, as far as COA is concerned, ninakaw mo to. Again, I'm not talking about this case in general. At what point nga will you have a final COA document saying na yon? Kasi pag sinabi mo lang restitute lang, it could be restitute because you didn't use it for what you were using it for.
Based on the rules of COA po, since di ba i-appeal po yung, pwede bang i-appeal yung ND, at kapag naglabas si commission proper ng decision at hindi po nag-comply si agency dun sa decision, then pwede nang endorse with the ombudsman yung case for the filing of criminal
Kindly wind up,
charges.
Senator
So
Judge Cayetano.
I'm okay. I just want to hear the answer of both the prosecution.
With the permission of Senator Judge Allen, asking the counsels for the parties that same question will already make them give their own versions of the law, which I think should be coursed through the witness, similarly to how you asked the question to the witness, instead of it being placed on the record based on their own points of view.
Well, anyway, we will have 2 more COA witnesses, but I think
Yes.
to all of us who are neutral, that's the big question. At what line does it cross between nagkamali lang yung isang public official sa pag-liquidate and at what point is it criminal? And I just wanted to give, but if that's the
I would be
decision of the-
clarifying that too
Yeah.
during my second round.
Then I will leave it up to you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I apologize, the prosecution and the defense, you will not have a chance to answer that, but during the time of the presiding officer, you will be able to, or maybe even in the summation at the end.
Thank you for your understanding, Senator Judge Allen. Senator Soto for his interjection and availment of round 2.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Senator Mick Subiri, former Senate President, somehow tinkered my cerebral quietness when he said something about the issue of confidential funds. So this question would be, as a senator, not just an impeachment judge, I hope you allow me, because this is just one question for the witness, and if we can get the prosecution panel and the defense panel to give their opinion. All right? Yung confidential word kasi, pag ginagamit, parang intelligence eh. Parang ganun din eh. Di ba? Parang sinasabi mo. So, it is abused. Bakit hindi sa budget na susunod, and we want your opinion, para mas magko-conform sa circular nyo, Palitan natin. Huwag nang confidential na gamitin. Gamitin natin restricted funds or non-public funds. Ganun pa rin, di ba? Private but open. Naintindihan na nila na hindi confidential ito, na hindi ito pwedeng hindi naalaman ng publiko. Something to that effect. Just the opinion of the
With the indulgence of Senator Judge Soto, it's good to stand up once in a while for being seated for a long time, but the chair will not allow counsels to respond and give their opinion on the matter and will simply allow the witness to answer, similar to the chair's ruling in relation to the query earlier of Senator Judge Cayetano. Yes, Attorney Wamil.
Well, I submit that po to the Commission on Audit po. I am not authorized po to give an opinion as to that.
That was the witness's answer. Senator Judge, Senate President Win Gatchalian is recognized for his interjections.
Thank you,
You may
Mr.
proceed when you're ready, sir. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thereafter, Senator Bam. So kindly
Susundan ko
prepare.
lang po yung mga questions ni Senator Risa at ni Senator Ping doon sa payment of rewards to informers without documents evidencing the success. Kanina natanong ni Senator Ping at ni Senator Risa tungkol dito. Ngayon, anong klaseng ebidensya ang hinahanap ng COA, ikaw in particularly, evidencing success?
Since yung circular naman po ay walang binanggit na particular evidence, ang tinitingnan na lang po namin sa mga sinasubmit ay yung causal link between the successful information gathering or surveillance activities and the information given by the informer.
Can you give an example kung paano ginagawa niya ng ibang agencies?
Opo. Nagsasubmit po sila ng certification po, Your Honor.
Give me an example lang. No? Ano yung causal link? Anong example ang binibigay ng ibang agencies?
Nakalagay po doon kung ano yung naging successful surveillance or information gathering nila at kung yun ba ay dahil naging resulta nung information na binigay nung informant po.
So ganun, may nagbigay sila ng reward or nagbigay ng pera para sa informant at mayroong success. Ganun kasimple.
I can only say lang po yung kung ano yung sinasabi dun sa provision ng Joint Circular, Your Honor.
I'm referring to the other agencies because I want to understand bakit hindi sila, allegedly, bakit hindi sila nakasubmit. Anong ginagawa ng ibang agencies na audit mo?
Hindi ko na po pwedeng i-disclose yan, Your Honor.
But in simple terms, may reward at may success.
Yes po. And dapat may pakita nila na it must be on the account of the information given po by the informer.
Okay. And then meron akong in the documents that were provided sa amin, meron ditong document galing kay
Senator Rafi Tulfo. Sir, you are recognized. You have 2 minutes and you may proceed when you're ready.
Your Honor, may I be recognized first?
Yes, what is the pleasure of the Honorable Chua?
Your Honor, may we request the counsel for the prosecution, Attorney Kapunan, be recognized, Your Honor.
The counsel for the panel of prosecutors, Attorney Lorna Kapunan, the designated handling counsel for this witness, may situate herself also accordingly.
Thank you, Your Honor. Same appearance. Good morning.
Good morning, Attorney Lorna. Senator Tulfo, Rafi, you may proceed, sir, when you're ready. You have 2 minutes, sir.
Wag muna, Mr. Presiding Officer, point of order lamang muna to.
Yes, what is your point of order, Honorable Tulfo?
Kasi kahapon, nabanggit na si Attorney Pua, magaling na abogado siya, ay pumunta sa COA, tama, para makipag-usap tungkol dun sa sinasabing audit query. Now, hindi mo ba conflict of interest yun para siya ay mag-represent dito ngayon sa natin, pinag-uusapang confidential funds when in fact, siya mismo pumunta doon sa COA office para makipag-usap sa kanila. What do you think, Mr. Presiding Officer?
The respondent in this case, Senator Judge Tulfo, is the Honorable Vice President, Sara Zimmerman Duterte. Attorney Poa, although he served under the office of the Vice President, I believe, and even under DepEd, is not a named respondent to this case. And in fact, is one of the lawyers, as you can see, of the respondent. I believe there is no conflict with respect to that, given that he is not the one in trial in this case.
Okay, I rest my case, Mr. Presiding Officer. Ngayon, pwede nang
Pwede nang simulan ni Anika.
yung oras.
Yes.
Mr. Witness, bukod sa OVP at saka DepEd, we're talking about confidential funds. Meron pa ba ibang ahensya ng pamahalaan na inaudit nyo ang kanilang confidential funds?
Based on the GAA po, meron may mga other agencies na may allotment for confidential fund.
Kaya nga, meron kayong mga na-audit.
Yes po, Your Honor.
At dito sa mga ahensyang na-audit ninyo, magkapareho bang utilization nila ng confidential funds sa OBP, DepEd under BP Sara and those agencies na inaudit nyo?
Yung utilization naman po ng confidential fund ay separate and distinct for every agency since yung kanilang utilization ay based on their mandate or operations.
Okay. Sila ba'y gumamit ng mga aliases, gumamit ng mga pangalan chichirya, etc.?
Yan
Para
po
sa
ay
mga informants?
yan po ay hindi ko na ang alam ko po ay hindi ko po ma-determine based on the documents submitted since hindi naman po naka-indicate dun sa kanilang submission na yung mga pangalan na nandun ay aliases or not.
Okay. Noong April 2026, nag-issue kayo ng disallowance sa OBP and its officers para at the same time ipinasusoli nyo yung parte ng confidential funds.
Can you repeat your question po, Your Honor?
I think that was April of 2025. Nag-issue kayo ng pinasusoli nyo ilang parte ng confidential funds ng OBP.
I do not have personal knowledge na po about yan since wala na po ako sa ICFAO noong February 12, 2023 po.
Okay. Anong reason ba't pinasusoli yung parte ng confidential funds na disallowed? What are the reasons?
Wala po akong personal knowledge about dyan since hindi naman po ako yung nag-issue ng disallowance. Since nung na-issue po yung disallowance ay na-transfer na po ako to other agency of the COA.
Okay. I think it was April 10, 2026. So wala na po kayo doon.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Okay. Sinabi kahapon ni Attorney Poa na binanggit niya ata yung COA circular ng 1992, if I'm not mistaken, na hindi dapat banggitin yung pangalan ng mga recipient dahil for reasons of security and national security. Security ng tao, ng recipients and national security. Would it compromise sa tingin po ninyo yung security ng informant kung hingan nyo sila ng resibo patungkol sa mga gamot na natanggap nila mula sa confidential funds?
Katulad nga po nung sinabi ko during my testimony, ang hiningi po namin ay yung proof ng pagbili when it comes to the official receipt and the sales invoice po.
Correct. Alam ba, resibo, bumili ng maintenance or antibiotics, yung ganong klaseng resibo dapat iba ang hinihingi nyo.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Pero ang sinasabi nila, yun daw ay magdi-jeopardize ng magkakaroon ng problema sa national security.
Actually, yung minention po nila na circular which is yung 1999 is already repealed na.
Repeal na.
Opo.
Pero just the same, sa tingin nyo ba yung pagbibili ng chichirya o dili kaya pagbili ng shampoo o suka sa sari-sari store, would that jeopardize the national security kapag yan ay binulgar sa inyo, binigyan ka ng resibo?
Hindi po.
Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Judge Rafi Tulfo. Next to make his interjections would be Senator Bam Aquino.